Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Seph, and we're back today playing more Genshin Impact. A little late start tonight, but I at least wanted to get some in before bed. Let's get a good hour and an hour and a half in, or so. I want to dig deeper into Genshin's plot. Yes, sir. これで配信しよう。Here, let's go right into Sneznaya.
This is a different kind of cold than what I'm used to.
Oh, let me check and make sure. 音声は大丈夫かな? Let me see, is the volume okay? I think so. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, sorry if my voice is a little weird right now. It's kind of late and I don't want to be too loud. Alright, so I'm not sure how much of the story I will be doing tonight. I'll try to focus on it, but I also kind of want to explore Sneznaya. なんかめっちゃ綺麗な国だから、なんかちょっと冒険したくなっちゃうかもな。Let me see. Oh, use the Eye of Grey to call the train. I see. Hmm. これでね。I wonder if we'll get stuck again going through the Shadow Realm. Oh. We get the music. I wonder who picked the music. Was it the Eye of Grey? Everything has been repaired, so we should be good to go. Hopefully we don't break into the Shadow Realm again. And at the end of the stream, I'll do my farming for daily materials. Oh. Okay, so now we just get to enjoy the train ride. Wait for the train to reach Sneznograd. You can see a doodle of Paimon here.
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
I want to see.
Yeah, Dad. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident.
I think there's a window you can stand in front of for a better view. Or I guess I'm wrong.
That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietlo-Lidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice. Look, Sneznograd's just up ahead.
Oh, there we go. Sneznograd time, the capital city. Alright, when does the Disneyland ride start? Let's go, Disneyland time. It's funny, but the most experience I have with trains is like attractions and theme parks. I've hardly ever been on a real train myself. There was one time. 1回しか列車乗ったことある。あ、日本にいた時めっちゃあるんだ。すみません。嘘ついた。Alright, Let's go. I get a feeling I was supposed to exit somewhere else. Music is good. Ah, I love it.
Here we are. Welcome to Sneznaya train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic! Just flying from one side to the other would probably leave Paimon out of breath!
It's built for maximum efficiency. But yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Sneznaya. For now, though, come with me. Let's get Paimon checked out.
I really enjoy how massive Sneznaya feels.
This way. There's a lift car that goes straight to Sapoliana.
But not, like, inaccessible. It's a good size, a really good size. It feels big, and yet at the same time not too overwhelming. I don't know how to describe it. And we have people leaving constructs all over the place. Alright, well, let's go upstairs, shall we? Let's not waste too much time.
Look! They have really funny looking hats!
Paimon, don't make fun of how people dress.
About the same height as Paimon, but it looks like they can't fly.
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovoy. You'll also see the winged Vila and the snowborn Snegovic amongst others.
A lot of Fae.
We'd heard that Sneznaya used to be the realm of the Fae. Paimon can really see it now.
I say. Yeah, already that's very different in terms of character designs. Did Paimon call their faces hats? Whoops, excuse me, miss. And you've got a lot of different manners of dress, too. Oh, she looks very important. Peturskaya? You know, I'm actually a pretty generous and open-minded person. I'm not someone who takes offense at every little thing. As for what happened last time, it certainly wasn't because I had any personal grudge against her. The Golitzins are hardly the sort of family to fall out with people over trifling matters, are we? My only concern is that if an employee like her is allowed to speak to passengers that way, especially passengers of our standing, it will reflect badly on the entire Transport Bureau. You are quite right, madam. After your complaint about Kolodnaya's conduct, we have reprimanded her and reassigned her to a position better suited for her. Of course, if she still can't manage after that, I'm afraid we'll just have to swallow the bitter pill and let her go. Very well. She may find such a measure harsh, but I would call it only proper. Yikes. Yikes. Oh my goodness. So that was an interesting pair to talk to. I wonder how many... I'm kind of curious to talk to all these NPCs, but I really should progress the story. Oh my goodness. So, oh, this isn't a rail car per se, though it is a train car. It's just configured to go up. Okay, alright, sure. That's neat.
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets. To the right, you'll see the Korolievsky Theater in the distance.
The theater.
Look at that! Incredible!
Oh. I get to farm for a debt materials soon. If I'm lucky, they're all over this place. What does she need again? I'm getting a lot of pings for things like oculi. Oh, it's so pretty. Wow.
Wow! Sneznaya is stunning! Seeing it with our own eyes makes all the trouble we went through to get here worth it!
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here too. But I soon found out that stunningly beautiful means stunningly expensive. The prices here are crazy. I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time. This way will take us to Podvorier restaurant. They offer food and lodging there, so you can get settled in while I fetch the doctor.
Is that gonna be stunningly expensive too?
Don't worry about that. Keeping you warm and comfortable is all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, there are places to stay in Zolny, but I highly doubt they'd meet your standards. Most of the stoves are out of crystal, the windows are drafty, and at night, four-legged roommates come out to play, sharpening their claws on the roof beams and floorboards.
Oh, fun.
Yep, no way. Not a chance Paimon's staying anywhere like that.
What happened to
Maybe we
sponging
can
off
split
me?
the cost of the room between us? Paimon still has some savings left.
Oh my goodness, what happened to sponging off me? Come on, it's tradition.
Fine then. It's your treat. Paimon will save her money for buying a nice little cake. Don't worry, you'll get some too.
I'm glad to see you've perked up. If you find yourselves in the mood for some sightseeing later, there's a few places around here worth seeing. This way leads to Zapoliarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal quarters. The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. That's Glupov, the headquarters of the Fatui.
Uh-huh. Ah, it feels so cool to finally see these places. And you know, it honestly does kind of feel kind of final boss-like, you know?
Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armory Palace, producing a constant supply of all kinds of equipment for the Fatui. A lot of important research happens there too. And over there is the Sneznaya Vecha, where all the big shots meet regularly to make policy decisions.
Wow, it's really all fleshed out. Your political HQ, your evil organization HQ. Well, I say evil organization, but like, I love how many locations there are just within this city. To be fair, other cities are kind of well laid out too, but it feels like all of these places are gonna hold a really importance to the story.
These places are best admired from a distance. I'm sure I don't need to explain why.
Yeah, they probably have super strict security.
Let me in!
You're not looking for trouble right now.
The downtown area is near the center of Zapoliarny. That's where you'll find the restaurants, bookstores, and gift shops. Another place of interest is
Disneyland.
the Northland Bank, which is over this way. Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers Guild at some point, right? That's right here.
Ooh, speaking of adventuring, we use alchemy quite a lot. Do you know where we can find a crafting bench?
No one practices alchemy at Sneznaya, I'm afraid. Apparently there's some historical reason for it.
Oh, interesting. No crafting bench though?
We'll just have to use the one on the train then. Kinda inconvenient. Wait, how come there's one on the train if that's Sneznayan too?
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe we can look into the historical reason later. That is a good question though. That train should be Sneznayan. Ah, I see. That train is out of time, shall we say.
Yeah, I don't know. Not my area of expertise. Still, I wouldn't say the absence of alchemy makes life here any less convenient. Anyway... Finally, there's Zolny in that direction. It's mostly residential buildings and factories, but there's a few shops too. Worth a look around if you're interested. That's about it. You guys go ahead and get checked in while I track down my doctor friend.
Sounds good.
His
Thanks
model
for
is
all the
really good.
recommendations. It'll be good to get out of the cold wind. Paimon's starting to feel another headache coming on.
Let's get you inside.
Podvorier restaurant is right this way.
Pod for yay. Alright, well, let's get that waypoint. Also, Ad Astra Abyssosque. Oh, excuse me. Welcome to Sneznaya, Seph. The Adventurers Guild is at your service. Whether you're seeking adventure, hunting for treasure, or tracking down a nemesis to hone your skills, the guild is ready to help. Oh, the Adventurers Guild does have a certain feel no matter where you are. No, but there are differences here and there. As you've seen, the land of Sneznaya is vast, and its weather and terrain challenging. Given the circumstances, it would be highly impractical to require adventurers to return all the way back to the guild just to turn in a commission. This is where this Prime Ice Communicator comes in. With this device, you can turn in your commissions directly from the field instead of trekking all the way back to us. As for your remunerations, rest assured there will be no delay, as the guild will also arrange to have it sent to you through various means. By various means, you mean? Please don't worry about it. The Adventurers Guild will ensure that you continue to reap the rewards of every adventure and commission you take on. Whether you're in a hot and passionate land or ice-cold Sneznaya, the guild will always be behind our adventurers. Enjoy your adventures, traveler. Ad Astra Abyssosque. Don't worry about it. Okay. Neat. Oh, is that... I see. Alright then.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild headquarters.
A special line for HQ. Alright. Beautiful. It reminds me of that fountain in... Oh, wow. This design... Ah! It's... Oh my gosh, it's her! She's the NPC from that... Oh no, wait, what if I click her? Oh no, is she gonna get me into a world quest? This place is as noisy as ever. I can't believe it's her. Hold on, I need to take a picture. I can't believe it, that we are actually seeing her. That is so cool. That is really cool. Hold on. Ah, sucks. Let me see. Oh, this is so nice. Okay. Yes, sorry about that. Let's keep going, shall we? Oh. There we go. Sorry, I had to fix my OBS for a second. Alright. What are you doing here, Solano? Ah, it's you, traveler. Just running errands for our parents. They want me to escort their precious human daughter back to the countryside for her regular treatments. That's all. We haven't set out yet, so I figured I'd stop by the Zapaloyarn to pick up a few things. Did I pronounce that right? Zapolyarnen? Zapolyarnen, to pick up a few things. Linnea rarely gets the chance to come to Sneznograd. It's only right that I bring back a few souvenirs for her and her Jack Frost. Anyway, the capital is far too loud for my liking. It's impossible to find any peace here. She's right to stay away. What a rare and random find. That's so cool to see NPCs from old events. Genshin in general is pretty good about it, but I just was not expecting to so casually find one.
Oh, speaking of the
This girl is a Drusna? I see. Oh, and a male Drusna here too. Got it. There feels like so much variation in the NPC designs in this region. Okay, where am I going? Ah, that way. Okay. Nice. Hikuzum. Ooh, cutscene. Ah. これか。
Looks like you get what you pay for, huh? Paimon likes this room a lot.
いい部屋だな。Feeling better now?
Yeah, much better now that we're out of the cold. Oh, thanks for taking such good care of Paimon. Honestly, she feels kind of bad for throwing a wrench in the works.
大丈夫だよ、パイモン。
If this were anywhere else, we'd be out investigating and adventuring by now. But instead, we're stuck here waiting for a doctor.
It's okay. We aren't under any time pressure. The sooner you recover, the sooner we can start exploring.
You're right. No need to push ourselves too hard for no reason.
早く元気に戻して。ね。
What happened on our way into the city? Let's review what we've learned so far and try to figure out what to do next.
Yeah, KY-san. Hello. Nice to see you. Genshin やってます。
Obviously, the million-more question is, what is this Aritsa planning? Everything else leads back to that.
Yeah, that was our main goal in coming to Sneznaya.
Sure was. And so far, we've learned that in addition to the 7 Gnosis, her plan also requires a ton of energy.
たくさんエネルギーが必要だよね。
But we won't get to see her anytime soon. Aloysia said that she went east to fight that big monster.
でかい化け物を戦うのか。ザリザ。
It must be a pretty powerful one if it can blanket the whole of Sneznaya in a snowstorm this awful.
ああ、雪嵐を作る化け物か。Let's see. If it's one of the threats we'll need to face, I think.
To be honest, what we're really lacking right now is information.
情報
The
だ
kind
よ
of
ね。
information that only the higher ups in the government would know. Not word on the street type of info.
いいね。今日は涼しく BC にいないなと思って。ああ、まあ BC で集中できないかもしれないよね。I'm not sure if I could focus if I was always talking in the voice chat. まあ、少しだけしようかな。Maybe I should open the Discord just in case, or at least leave a link for anyone who would like to catch up with me there. Okay, ちょっとだけ Discord を開けます。Discord は... Okay, here we go. こっちだよね。And I'll drop an invite into the chat. 僕の Discord はこっちだよね。任せるよ。Alright. よし。Okay. これで続けますね。I'm also chatting in Discord if you would like to speak with me there. Okay. じゃあ続けましょう。Alright. So, we're looking for information. そう、大事な人から情報が必要だよね。
Paimon can think of a few people who might be able to help us. But...
Fatui ばかりだよな。They're all Fatui.
Right! And when we left Nocry, Centroni specifically left a message reminding us what
Hello.
side we're on. So,
来た。
it's unlikely they'd tell us anything confidential about the Tsaritsa's grand plan.
ああ。でも配信中。
Yeah, fair point.
うん。
Besides, that Gloop-off place is right nearby. We've got nothing to lose, so
なん
it'll be
か
a waste
ゲーム
not
に
to go.
集中しててどうやって会話するの？まあ、YouTube のチャットでも書いといて読めるよ。Fair point. Besides, that Gloop-off place is right nearby. We've got nothing to lose, so it'd be a waste not to go.
There's gotta be someone there willing to talk to us, right? Maybe Arlecchino or Centrone? Or possibly Tartaglia.
ああ、
But it's unlikely
疲
we
れ
could
てる
sweet
よ。
talk Arlecchino. Let alone
こっちは夜遅い。
Centrone. She basically told us to stay in our lane already.
無理するよ。Well, it's been a while since we last saw Tartaglia.
Yeah, the last time was all the way back in Fontaine, right? Too bad we missed him in Nodcry. Apparently, he came to help out.
Oh, I missed that.
Hello.
That's funny.
Is there a traveler in Paimon in there?
That's Alosha. Come in.
Hello, I'm Dr. Luneva. Alosha mentioned that one of you is feeling a little under the weather.
We'd be grateful if you could take a look at her.
I see. So you're my patient today, yes? And you're a Fae, I presume?
We're finally asking the questions of who or what Paimon is. Paimon の正体の質問が出てくる。Nice.
Question. Paimon's not too sure either.
パイモン自身わからないか。
Definitely not the same kind of Fae as the ones we saw at the train station. Is that gonna be an issue?
Not exactly. It's just, I'm used to treating human patients. Fae tend to be far more resilient than even the healthiest and most long-lived of humans. But don't worry, I do have some experience treating Fae. I've even diagnosed plenty of cats and dogs in my time. Safe to say, I have a fairly eclectic range of expertise.
そうか。
It'll
Let
be
me see.
fine. Paimon's basically the same as a human.
Is she though?
Right?
そうだよ。
We're no different when it comes down to it, are we?
Our taste in food is a little different, and the biggest difference is probably your appetite. ああ、そうだな。パイモンはよく食うね。
More like you don't eat enough. The more talking you do, the more you need to eat.
ああ、この返事は面白い。よく喋ってるから、よく食べないと。That's funny. More like you. I'm not convinced by that logic.
Now, please take a seat.
Okay. パイモンの調子は悪そうだけど。
Okay, vital signs are good. Test
Oh.
results are all within normal ranges. I don't think it's anything serious. More than likely, you've just caught a cold.
We'll see about that.
I can give you some medicine to tide you over. But as long as you rest properly for the next couple of days, you should feel better. Make sure to keep an eye on your temperature, though. If you find yourself with persistent low-grade fever, or if your symptoms don't improve, just contact me again.
まあ、最初は大丈夫と言っても、結局、悪そうになっちまう。
Sounds like there's no cause for alarm.
Well, we all saw the trailer, so we know. Yeah, let's see how it goes over the next few
Thank you,
days.
Doctor.
You're very welcome. Just doing my job. I'll leave you in peace now. Time to visit my next patients.
but how much does it cost? なんか、そう、なんか値段は、サービスの値段はどう？無料？
Take
Oh,
care.
okay. It's free. Nice.
You heard the doctor. Best to rest up here for a couple days. No sightseeing for the time being.
I'll stick to the local area then. Don't you worry about that.
Alright then. Guess we got no choice. Let's just treat it as a short vacation.
A calm before the storm. そう、嵐の前に、なんていうか、静か？
I have to get back to it. If you need anything else from the doctor or me, go to the Hunter Trade Station in Zolny. The boss there knows how to reach me.
ああ、英語のセリフだよね。けど日本語にはあるかな。なんかカオスの前に、なんか安全とか。うん。Thanks for everything, Alyosha.
Hey, no big deal. You saved my life in the Shadow Realm. This is the least I could do. See you around.
ああ、そうだな。The Shadow Realm was really cool. なんだったっけ？闇の世界。面白かった。
All right, time to find Child and see what he can tell me.
Ah, okay, cool. We're looking right for Tartaglia. Child. Let's go. Okay. よろしくね。ああ、読めるかも。まあ、読めなくてもすぐに調べる。Okay, let's see. The character designs have really changed. Wow, キャラデザインはすごい。なんか、完全に獣キャラが出てくる。原神でも。Okay.
If there's anything you need, please let me know.
Food! Alright, let's buy all the recipes. ああ、そうだな。原神には別にないよね、こっちは。まあ、完全と言えるかどうか。まあ、服をちゃんと着てるけど。But yeah, no, that is a... そうだね。Let's see. I love the music. The music is so fun. ああ、そっちは最近お友達とセフさんについて少し話したんだよね。そのお友達が言ってくれて初めて気づいたんだけど、セフさんの声ってキニッチにかなり似てると思う。本当ですか？キニッチの日本の声優さん？超有名の、サスケの、本当ですか？I had never even thought that my voice might even sound remotely close to someone as famous as JP Sasuke's voice actor. That's crazy. それはエミヤシロの、すみません、お名前は、もう忘れてしまって。すみません、誰さんだったっけ？声優さんの名前。知るべきだと思って。すまん。杉山紀明さん。杉山さん。なるほど。声だよな。いや、やばくない？いや、恥ずかしいけど、なんか声で嬉しい。本当なら。If true, that would honestly be an honor. 本当にありがとうな。なんか見せてくれたの。Thank you so much for showing me to your friend. Okay, こっちから。なんて言うべきか。Alright, まあ楽しいと思うけど that would be really fun actually to voice some of Shiro or Sasuke's lines. けど僕は声優さんじゃないからなんかちゃんと演技できないと思うけど I don't think I can act properly though. It's not like I'm a voice actor. Oh, this is really pretty. Wow. めっちゃ綺麗だな。わー。わー。なんかディズニーランドみたい。本当に。It really is like Disneyland. でかいよな。いろいろが。でかい。そうそうそう。城みたいなやつがたくさんばかりで。おー、音楽が変わった。Oh, the Sneznaya, the Fatui music. お、楽しみだな。ただ
Hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit.
Thank you. 後でちゃんと読んでみます。Hold on. Okay, hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit. I'm looking for someone. Could you pass along this message?
Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to apply per the advertised booking process and wait until your invitation letter is issued.
But we're old friends. I know they'll want to see me.
Might I ask who you're hoping to visit?
Harbinger, Child, Tartaglia.
Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people think they can just talk their way in here.
Another one.
You don't just
Mo
show up
hitori
and
no.
land a meeting with the Harbinger. But I have to go through the motions for protocol's sake. Honestly, it's such a waste of time asking when I already know what the answer's gonna be. Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. If Child is unavailable, you'll have to go through the proper procedure.
Currycash. Hello, welcome, welcome. If I'm able to play tomorrow, I'll absolutely send you an invite. 明日、ウルトラランブルの配信かな。できるかな。まあ、できると思うけど、I think I will be able to play, but, so, I'll let you know for sure over Discord, okay? About Ultra Rumble tomorrow. Thank you so much for stopping by, Currycash. Have a very good night. After a slightly awkward wait outside. Oh, that high up.
Man. He's probably not in Glupov at the present. If I were you, I'd cut your losses. No point in waiting any longer.
Guess I picked a bad time.
Even if you two are old friends as you claim, please understand that the Fatui Harbingers are often busy with their official duties. They tend not to stay in Glupov for extended periods.
It's very cool. I'm enjoying my time a whole lot.
Next time, stick to the rules. You'll make life easier for both of us, Greetings, Lady Marionette.
Sandrone!
I'll take care of our guest here. It's his first time in Sneznaya, so it's no surprise that he doesn't know the rules yet. I trust no choice
Kawaii.
words have been exchanged. No
She's so cute.
misunderstandings I should be aware of.
No, Lady Marionette. No incidents to report. Whew, that was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
I'm the one who showed up unannounced. The gentleman has been very accommodating.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, where's Paimon?
She's a little under the weather. She's recovering at Podvorye restaurant.
Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. She's always buzzing with energy. I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people. It's even colder here than in Nodcry. Has she seen a doctor? I can get you one if you need.
サンドローネだよ。僕はそうだな。まあ、ファトゥイにはマリオネットって言えるって言いますけど、他の名前はサンドローネ。 英語には、まあ、Sandrone. Her name is Sandrone in English, and as a member of the Fatui, she goes by the Marionette. パイモンのお話だよな。そうそうそう。いやいや、間違えたな。いやいや、同時だろうね。偶然で、マリオネットは名前と、ファトゥイの、なんていうか、タイトルコードネーム。Sandrone happens to be both her real name is Marionette, and her harbinger name is also Marionette. Anyway, Paimon no hanashi da ne. She's already seen a doctor. It's nothing serious. She just needs to rest for a couple of days.
All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other problems.
Did you come out here specifically to see me?
Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of Tartaglia's had shown up outside. No appointment, nothing. And, as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov, I couldn't help but take pity on the poor soul who was waiting outside in vain. So I had no
I
choice
like
but
her a
to
lot.
abandon my freshly brewed piping hot tea and come to see this mystery guest for myself.
そうですね. They definitely improved her model from before. Well, the character design changed a little bit. そうだな。キャラデザインが少し変わってしまったけど、まあ、それでももう、なんか、慣れてきた. I've already kind of gotten used to it. You already guessed it was me, didn't you?
Well, I felt our time working together in Nod Cry warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to death out here in the wind.
Tsundere っぽくて可愛い. She really is such a tsundere. I love her.
Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow it, and as a harbinger, I have to lead by example. On the plus side, Sneznograd actually has some class, unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very nice selection of teas and cakes, so we can catch up there.
Oh, nice. So we get a date with Sandrone.
Your treat, of course.
デートの時間. Of course, it really is a date. そう、いいじゃん。けど、金かかっちゃう。What?
Because
Why?
I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why.
まあ、サンドラネちゃんだからいいよ。Okay, let's go.普通には my treat と言って、なんか自分から払うけど、ちょっと偉そうでお前のお前が払うと言われてる。She's telling you that you'll buy. Oh no, I forgot to get this. Oh no, I forgot to unlock the statue of the Seven over here. これがちょっと大事で。I have to make a short trip over there. Let's enjoy the walk though. I won't warp. そうだな。It's so pretty. I kind of can't help but want to walk around. そうだな。綺麗すぎて、なんか、そう、ちゃんと歩きたいと思っちゃって。綺麗だな。It really is pretty. そうですよね。
Different kind of cold than what I'm used to.
Very much so. Super big. That's an open world game for you, yeah. Open world. Oh. 友達のこと？すごいでかいわ。 Yes, Fontaine is very small. 小さいよね、Fontaine. あ、そうだよね。なんか、フォンテーンには、ちょっと水の、海に沈んで、沈むことができて、なので、なんか、上から見ると小さいと思っちゃうけど、いや、そうそうそう。深さがある、そう。うんうんうん。Yeah, it's deep, so to speak. いや、そうだな。別のチーズがある。Ah, that's right, that's right, that's right. So, okay, yeah. So if we're talking about the regions size, so you have a Fontaine here, and Fontaine has another map underneath it. Fontaine is deep. So here we have Nodcry. Nodcry is honestly quite small. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 islands here. It's not very big. まあ、こっちから月まで行けるけど、and then here you have Sneznaya, and Sneznaya is pretty good size here. So the difference is, right, with so Sneznaya is not that big, but look at Fontaine. Fontaine is mostly water. そう、なんか大体海だからね。けど、シネズナヤ見ると全部なんか歩ける。まあ全部言えないよね。水もある。あ、そうか。Let's unlock the rest of the map and then judge Sneznaya. I wonder how much water is in Sneznaya. どこまで海があるか、Sneznaya には。let's see. そうですよね。そして感じられる。and then you have Sumeru, the desert, 砂漠。めっちゃ嫌な。めっちゃ嫌だよね。This place sucks. It really does. I really don't. I did it. 全部やってたけど、なんか、嫌だったよ。どうやってできたのか。So, yeah, Sumeru is definitely the biggest region Genshin has ever dropped. ナタはかなり大きいけど、けど、yeah, it's, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of water, really. こっちはハワイみたいな場所。We have Hawaii over here. And then we have, そうだね。It's pretty big. All right. Anyways, yeah, just couldn't help but bring up the map. Anyways, Sneznayaに戻そう。All right. So I want to find the statue of the Seven. あ、綺麗だな。So pretty. Da, 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 da. Okay, statue's over there. Ah, nice. Soだな。Here we go. Alright, more of the map. Wow. まだまだだよね。そうですよね。特別な、なんていうか、そう、Statue of the Seven と言われてる。Seven、まあ、7つの神様。 あ、そうそうそう。柱だね。うん。そうそうそう。それは大事で、なんか、見つけたら、すぐにマップ、地図をちゃんと見える。そうけど、また一本が残るんだよね。There's still one more left. Anyway. There we go. 話の続き。Let's continue
I've
the
ordered
story.
for the both of us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure you trust my taste.
自分で注文して、二人、僕たちに、okay. She ordered for both of us. No problem. Though I'm sure you mostly ordered for yourself.
Okay, let's get down to business. I'm guessing you don't actually have any urgent business with Tartaglia per se. You just want information, right?
Yep, you got it. But how's he doing anyway? What's he been up to
Wanna
lately?
take a guess?
Has he been picking fights again?
Of course you'd say that. You shouldn't underestimate Counselor Tartaglia, you know.
A counselor?
That's right. I'm sure you've heard of the Sneznaya Vetcha by now. Well, he's busy preparing some paperwork for their next meeting. They'll be discussing yet another extension to Project Stuja. It's basically all anyone cares about in the Vetcha these days.
Tartaglia as a counselor? Sorry, it's just a little hard to imagine. He doesn't exactly strike me as a pen pusher.
Yeah, he's more of the shoot first, ask questions later sort, isn't he? It all started with a very detailed letter that Capitano left for the jester, Piero, before leaving for Natlan.
So Tartaglia has had some character development. Interesting.
In that letter, he detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. All of his key people were reassigned to Tartaglia. I guess he'd already prepared to leave us for good all the way back then. But Piero didn't reveal the contents of the letter until the events in Natlan had concluded.
すまんね。わかりにくいだよね、この話。Why Tartaglia?
That was his reaction too.
すいません。英語のチャンネルなのでまあ、もっと日本語のチャンネルで配信したいけど自信ないよな。Alright, yeah, sorry, it is an English channel here. I don't have quite the confidence to stream in Japanese yet, but I appreciate everyone who stops by. That was his reaction too. Why me? With a bewildered look on his face.
He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who kept his thoughts to himself and barely spoke to him the whole time they'd known each other. But he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day. So to the rest of us, it was clear that Capitano had quite a lot of respect for his young comrade.
So, Capitano. Let's see. Let me see.
By the rest of us, I mean my tea party regulars. Arlecchino, Rosaline, and... actually, not Columbina. She was probably oblivious to it.
サンドローネの話し方はめっちゃおもろい。I love the way Sandrone talks. 人について、そうだよね。He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who kept his thoughts to himself and barely spoke to him the whole time they'd known each other. But he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day, so to the rest of us it was clear that Capitano had quite a lot of respect for his young comrade. By the rest of us, I mean my tea party regulars, and Got it. So everyone knew that Capitano respected Tartaglia, except for Columbina, who was oblivious.
Anyway, then the US situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Capitano's skin, but that time he was furious. It's not really my place to talk about it, though. You can ask Tartaglia about it sometime.
Capitano grilled him? That's interesting.
Basically, Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea about Capitano all along. Right up until Piero revealed the letter he left behind. Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, he possessed a kind of purity rarely seen among members
Enjoy
of
your
the
food.
fraternity.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay. Alright. I'll record the lines afterward and send them to you. 後で、登録して送ります。またね。Take care. Thank you for stopping by. Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, he possessed a kind of purity rarely seen among members of the Fatui. A kind of purity. Yeah, that's true. I would describe Tartaglia as pure. Pure chaos, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of the few things that I'd agree those two have in common. But there's one other reason why Capitano chose Tartaglia to assume command of his troops. He knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on his army like vultures, with the ones who stood to benefit the most being the rooster Pulcinella and Regrator Pantalone. Once they divided Capitano's troops between them, they'd be more powerful than ever. No one would be able to stop them.
That's funny that the Harbingers are fighting among themselves, even for resources like this.
So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Piero, right?
Because the Jester needs to maintain a balance of power.
Exactly. Piero also needed to back a Harbinger as soon as possible. And, all things considered, Tartaglia was the best choice. Even though Tartaglia has had the support of Northland Bank for a long time, he and Pantalone are ultimately not cut from the same cloth. I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like they'd been hung out to dry. His best course of action will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining friendly relations with Pantalone, but seeking Pulcinella's support at the same time.
Are you sure it's okay to tell me all this inside information? そうだよね。めっちゃ話してくれたんだよな、サンドローネ。She really told us a lot here. It's all very fun. I love this. This is really good politicking. And it forces Child to grow and adapt as a character.
What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea?
Oh, that is definitely English voice actors going, oh man, this is so good.
None of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist out there. They'll give you all the lurid details.
Oh, I see.
You'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Sneznaya Betcha. All the factional strife, whether open or unspoken, it plays out for all to see in that one little room.
Political theater.
Having a voice in a Vetcha is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So, every person in that room represents a particular interest group. Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector, and Tartaglia represents the Fatui soldiers. Personally, I have no interest in political jousting. But since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command, I have to make their voices heard.
Ah, so she does do her job too.
Then there's Pulcinella, the linchpin of the Vetcha. He represents politics itself. Everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him. Any issue that comes up, he knows how to mediate. That's what the Tsaritsa values most about him.
This explains it. This explains a lot.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way things are, but also powerless to change it.
It's a ruthless deadlock.
A complex web of interests connects all parties involved. and that Tsaritsa sitting at the top adds another layer of complexity. It must be nearly impossible to come up with a perfect solution.
All right, I'm done carrying this conversation.
Oh,
Time for you to answer
time
a
for a
question
traveler
of
to talk.
mine. You must have known that you can get the info you needed from me. So why was Tartaglia the first person you asked to see and not me?
Tsundere boy. What makes you ask that? You're not jealous, are you?
Huh? Jealous? As if. Wait. Oh, I think I know what it is. Columbina passed on my message to you before you left Not Cry, right? I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why you didn't ask for me? Because you took that to heart?
I guess that's part of the reason. I wanted to make sure I wasn't being disrespectful.
You... fair enough. It's not your fault. I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Always beating about the bush when they talk. I guess it must have rubbed off on me.
She actually really does want to be nice. She's so cute. Ah, I wish I rolled for her.
Anyway, just ask for my help next time, okay? Little things like this are no problem.
Lady Marionette.
Yo.
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk. I'll look at it later.
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
かっこいい男だな。
Isn't it always? I've told you before. Fixing the tracks and transporting ice blocks does not constitute an emergency.
The equipment in Svietlo-Lightovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is a buildup of snow, exceeding the maximum weight limit. The supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped in a nearby ice cave. Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation. But we're still facing a severe manpower shortage for both the rescue and engineering teams.
Ah, this is a good opportunity for Traveler then.
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. I'm the only engineer you'll need.
I kinda want to go with you, but I promised Paimon I wouldn't go too
Do
far.
you actually want to come with, or are you just saying that?
I owe you for the tea you shared with me. I can't just stand by when people are in danger.
Nice of you to return the favor. I'll have a couple of people look after Paimon. They can let her know that you had to step out for a while. Given how urgent this is, I'm sure she'll understand. And honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else's. Between your skills and experience, you'd be reliable help.
Great. Thanks. Sounds like a plan.
Then let's go. You, take 2 people to Pavoye restaurant. Find his room and watch it like a hawk until we get back. If anything happens to Paimon, you'll be answering to me.
I love that she's on our side. Oh my goodness.
Yes, Lady Marionette.
I should have pulled her. I should have pulled her if only because she is like a boss, you know? But also a good friend. Very nice person. And very cute. そうだな、サンドローネちゃんが可愛いよね。Okay, let's run, shall we? I don't mean to be giving all these close-up shots of Risley. I'm just sort of trying to find the... I was just trying to look around the city, but the camera always rotates around the main character. Ah, here we go. Okay, so from here... Yo, it's Ninjabai, isn't it? Yo, how are ya? Thank you for stopping by the stream. We're playing some Genshin for the first time in... not forever, actually. I was streaming it this weekend. Indeed. We are actually continuing the story. Okay, so it looks like it's a ways off. Should I get a train? No, I want to run on the tracks. Let's go. We do not need a train. Actually, if the story is to be believed, the tracks should be blocked anyway. Oh no, your PC doesn't fit Genshin anymore? It's hard for me to recommend playing Genshin on mobile, to be honest. But if you don't have a choice, depends how new your phone is. I would get as new a phone as you can. Oh my goodness. Get a gaming PC. Look, it took me forever. It took me forever to be like, I need a gaming PC. But eventually I gave in. I gave in. Mostly because I needed a better PC in order to stream. But I got my PC before the AI boom and before memory was an arm and a leg. I have no idea how much my model would cost now. Oh, I'm so sorry. Anyways, I like walking on the train tracks. It's really cool. This is really cool. And the camera bobs up and down. I know, my hero figure arts are so good. Hiro Akaのフィギュアはめっちゃ好きで。Let's see. Yeah, shucks. I have a policy against getting the figure arts. Mostly because I don't like the joints. But no, I don't have any figure arts. I mean, they're good and quality figures, but I do not vibe with the joints, the posable joints. That just doesn't work for me. But I appreciate that. I do appreciate them. They have a lot of different expressions too that you can choose from. And I recognize the value in being able to position them however you want. But personally, I am not a fan of the posable joints. That just kind of takes me out of it a little too much. But everyone's different, and some poses are better than others. So that way it's like, you know, that way it doesn't look like too much of a toy, you know? And the quality is really good. Like, the Deku one is just, so good. ごめん、ヒロアカの話なんだけど. Sorry for talking about my hero a lot during Genshin, but it is a long run, so let me see. Yeah, Genshin figures. Those are nice, but some of them are really expensive. Gotta find the right balance there. Let me see. Oh, hey. This is the traveler's train. Oh, so I could have taken the train here. Let me see. Is there a... is there... Alright. Yeah, well, I don't miss it. It allows the game to improve when we kill the old technology. Alright, I'm looking for a waypoint, but I'm not seeing... Oh, it's right there. Yeah, it's available on PS5. And rumors have it, it will be available on the Nintendo Switch. Yep. Well, Switch 2, to be precise. Well, not yet, but allegedly. That's in the works. Oh no. Aw, man, I stumbled upon a world quest! Oh no! The master had only used 3 blocks of prime ice for his work, but for me to create more or less the same form, I'll need 5. Oh no, please take me out of this. If only someone could help me think a way out. The master? Yes, the master. Oh, hello, dear sir. Oh, hello to you too, Flying Miss. Has either of you heard of the artist Kazimir Larionov by any chance? The one they call the master? He must be really famous then. Of course, of course. And the two of you don't look like you're from Russian names, oh no. Svetlolodovka? So you might not have heard of an artist from around here. That's understandable. Yes, very understandable. He's been hailed as the master. He's been hailed as the master who ushered in a new age of Sneznaya and avant-garde art, the father of prime ice aesthetics, and the sole representative of the Glacia Fruit School of Art. Did you say Glacia Fruit? You mean his work is edible or something? Yum! Oh, no, my dear Flying Miss. How would the high-class folks of Sneznograd put it? Oh, they call that an aesthetic. Most importantly, he grew up here, right in Svetlolodovka. It's such an honor to be from the same town as an avant-garde master. As the story goes, the master had a rather humble beginnings here. His family wasn't very wealthy, and he didn't go to school much either. In his younger days, he worked here in town as a laborer at the ice quarry, which is also pretty much what I do now. But then he went somewhere further in life. He created some beautiful sculptures out of prime ice, and later, his talent was discovered and he became an artist. That's when he left Svetlolodov... Please save me. Save me from Russian. That's when he left Svetlolodovka. There we go. I got it. That's when he left Svetlolodovka to live along with high-class folk in Sneznograd. I like this story very much, my dear sir, my dear Flying Miss. So much so that I, Malavich, decided to go into this line because of it. Do you wish to become an artist too? Do you wish to become one of the high-class folks too? Oh, I have never thought of it that way, my dear sir. I just wish to become an artist just like the master. Although I'm just an ordinary prime ice designer right now, and have yet to make it out of Svetlodovka. At the very least, I can say that I'm starting off at the very same place as the master. As long as I work hard to learn from the master's ways and recreate his style, I will be able to walk the same path he did, all the way to Sneznograd, where I will be a great artist respected by all. Then I'll be able to stay in a big house and not have to worry about where my heating will come from. Who knows, I might even get to meet the Tsaritsa herself and drink all the kvass I want without having to pay for it. No one will dare look down on me. But you seem rather troubled right now. You're right, my dear sir. I was presented with an opportunity that has, however, left me unsure of what to do. As luck would have it, the Prime Ice Art Exhibition happening soon in Sneznograd is planning a special themed exhibit called Classics Redux. The Glacia Fruit Master Returns, a special homage expedition. The job orders for this exhibition are sent here to Svetlodovka. Since I've been imitating the master all this while, you must see how important this opportunity is to me. If I can faithfully reproduce the master's work, my dear sir, maybe the artists in Sneznograd will notice me. But the order I received... the master had used only 3 blocks of prime ice to create the original work, But for me to reproduce the work in the illustration, I'll need at least 5. Must you stick to 3 blocks, though? Maybe just completing the work would be a victory in itself. Oh, it's really nice of you to say that to make me feel better. But what if he's regarded as an artist precisely because he's able to make it out of 3 blocks of prime ice? If I were to use 5, whatever I end up making won't be the master's work at all. And if I can't even recreate the master's work, how am I supposed to walk the same path he did? Besides, the order only pays enough for 3 blocks of prime ice. I'll have to pay for any additional blocks used out of my own pocket. So that's what this is really all about. The money. My dear flying mess, I don't think it's very fair of you to say that. While it is also important that I am paid my due, I wouldn't be so vexed if this was only about a few mora. What I'm really worried about is, what would the folks of Sneznaya think if I can't come up with a faithful reproduction of the master's work? I can't afford to let this precious opportunity go to waste. Just to prove to the both of you that I, Malavik, am not as small-minded as you think, I'm willing to give you the payment for this order, as long as the 2 of you can help me think of a way out. Let's take a look at that job order first. Okay, so we have... Have fun! Bro... If you don't play them, delete them. Oh dear Lord, Nezubai. Okay, alright. So I am going to run from this world quest like the dickens. Where is the waypoint that I was looking for? I am going in the exact opposite way. Okay, it's right around here. Anniversary patch is next patch, so you would be just in time. Just in time is... yeah, you would be just in time to reap anniversary rewards and stuff. What did I click? That's odd. What is this? Some kind of invite? No! Oh no, please, no. The Eye of Grey. It's an invitation. An invitation? Let Paimon take a look. It says Pavlina, Grand Duchess of the Snegurochka, is inviting whoever's holding this invitation to attend a wedding. Those who wish to attend the ceremony may present this invitation as proof that they have been invited. So the wedding is being held at House of Hesp something up on the snowy mountain. House of Hesperides. Yes, it was once home to the sovereign who ruled over Snegovik. As for Pavlina, that name does sound faintly familiar. So Pavlina, the princess of the Snegurochka, might be tied to Goggles' past too? Most likely. Oh, let's go check out this princess's wedding then. Okay, just more world quests that I don't need. There we go. Have fun with Russia. Or Russia, Italy?
They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. It's a good thing only
I'm
one of
playing in
them broke.
English. Also, wow, here we go. Back to the story finally. Did you win the jackpot? How much space is on your phone? Oh, dear lord, you're set.
From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in that direction.
I'll go recover them.
Yeah, you do that while I check the rest of the equipment. I'll evacuate the people around here as I go. Meet me back here as soon as you're done.
Alright, let's dance. I like it very much. I think it's pretty good. So far, so good at least. Not Cry. It's... How do I put this? It's okay. But it's not the most exciting region to explore. I don't think it's bad, but I would say the thing is that the story is really important for the rest of the game, so it's hard not to recommend playing Nod Cry. Well then, you can just go wherever you want. Fair enough. I also watch a lot of YouTube videos, especially for world quests. I usually skip all those. Oh no, what happened? Those art expedition jobs are always such a headache. If there's one thing they're good at, it's turning a simple matter into a whole problem. I don't want to find world quests. If anyone can just take care of this job for me, I'm more than happy to give them all the career honors I've received over the years. What's the matter? Are you talking to me? As you can see, I'm currently suffering through this pitifully paid job dressed up as art. I have here a job for the people at the Master Exhibition in Sneznaya. You can never say no to the Sneznaya jobs, even though they're always technically demanding and pay very little for the trouble. If I were to say no, they'd say, oh, but the Zarkaya, this is the work that only an artist-tier designer like you can take on. We can't trust anyone else with it. Artist. After all these years, I finally understand that prime ice sculpting is nothing more than a job, so I'd rather they treat me as just another ordinary designer. And you know why? Because of the time I spend merely working out the structure of a work of art like this, I can easily finish 5 ordinary, quote-unquote, non-art jobs that pay exactly the same each. That does sound like a bad deal for you. That's right. So whenever I get a job like this, a saying popular among us prime ice designers comes to mind. Art or a full belly? That is the question. I suppose Paimon would go for a full belly. Hey, if Paimon's already has enough Mora, art is always an option, okay? Oh, in that case, I have a proposal that may interest you. No. If the two of you can help me position the next block of prime ice, I'll gladly share half of the payment for this job for you, and even relinquish to you the title of artist-tier designer. That is to say, if the two of you are willing to spend some time helping me complete this job in the name of art, I will provide you with material compensation in addition to the immense psychological satisfaction you will undoubtedly gain. How nice. As for me, I'll be free to take on other jobs with the time you save me and thus fill my belly. Wow, Traveler, Paimon thinks she said material compensation. We do have a little expertise when it comes to art, yes. Wonderful, then you are absolutely the right people for the job. According to the job specifications, we'll have to place another block of prime ice on top. You may want to take a look at the illustration before you get started. Oh no, so there are like multiple of these people just waiting around to get in the way of my playthrough? Dear Lord, I'm just jumping off the building. Alright, so we go down into the mines. Oh dear.
I have to be getting close.
Don't go any further.
Oh. Odette, hello.
It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. You need to leave, now.
I'm here to help with the rescue effort. I'm with Sandrone.
Ah, I see. You're the backup from Sneznaya. Well, I'm Odette. Good to meet you.
Ah, so this is Odette. She was the first member of the Fatui on the scene.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location. Let's go. Every second counts.
Cool. Oh, I see. It's just me and... Oh. Oh, I see. I accidentally exited the quest. Ah, I'm dumb.
I have to be.
Don't go any further.
I accidentally walked
It's
out
too
of the
dangerous
quest
here.
area, so now I have to
There's a
redo
highly
this
aggressive
part.
monster on the... Ah, I see. You're the backup from Sneznaya.
Ah, so
There are 5 people. Let's go.
Alright, here we go. They've integrated story quests into
Careful. Something's moving.
the character stories pretty well. How are we gonna get Electro for this team to work, though? Oh my goodness.
This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent.
It's a story composition, so... Oh, the enemies have Electro Aura. Never mind, we're good.
Together.
Oh, have fun. Only 94% of the game left to download.
Stay back!
Oh dear, that sounds kind of creepy.
Let's begin. Pirouette.
Oops. Ah, scary. Is it okay to fall down there? Yep, I guess so. Oh, you mean... So, no. I mean, I will take ice damage if, I let myself freeze, but that won't happen
I
here.
see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move.
Well, it's more like there are tools in the environment to mitigate it.
Walls of the snowflakes.
That is definitely not Kaya.
Witness the snow swan's grace.
She's actually very much like Cryo Kaching.
Oh, thank you for saving us. We'd have been monster fodder otherwise.
thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You should be safe now. Follow this route out. He and I will stay behind to watch the rear.
The path's been cleared. It's safe now.
Thank you. Come on, let's go. This way.
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made a tactical retreat.
Was this its lair?
Yeah, but with us here, it won't be coming back anytime soon. It may be small, but don't be fooled. It's a ferocious beast. People are just food in its eyes. It's lucky we got here when we did. The trapped miners have been successfully evacuated. Time for us to leave.
Wait, this place. There's something unusual about it.
Oh no. Are we gonna get warped to the Shadow Realm? going on here? Oh my goodness!
What is that?
I don't know.
It's a sword.
It's back?
Guess it has family.
Oh no.
This way. Run!
Ooh, scary. Oh, wow, that was beautiful.
Thanks. Let's get out of here.
Random Geo, nice. That was a beautiful cutscene. Extremely. That was a showstopper. We got it. The, Zyphanes Blade. You obtained the special weapon. Deep within a cave. Yep, you get a free 5-star weapon. Cryo Traveler is a beast, so to speak. Okay, we can go back in the cave down here. Nice. Alright, but we're not doing that. Yeah, well, this is probably the best weapon that we've ever been given for the Traveler. Well, it is a 5-star weapon after all. So this weapon gets stronger the more Genshin you have played. You can enhance your Zyphanes blade by after using Cryo to awaken and connect to the statues of the Seven in Sneznaya. Each statue of the Seven in Sneznaya can bless the Zyphanes blade once, enhancing its power. When the Traveler equips this, when the Traveler equips this, their attack will increase by 16% for 8 seconds after they hit an opponent. At the same time, they will also regenerate 3 elemental energy. This effect can trigger once every 5 seconds. This can be triggered when the character is not on field. Alright, so let's see. Just a lot better. It's a crit rate weapon. Let's see, I have it low level for now. Complete the Archon Quest, Great Deeds on the Tundra in order to enhance. Okay, so I can't enhance it yet. Well, actually, yes, you can. It would just be a stat stick without any effects, but it would still be a 5-star crit rate attack weapon for your characters, so it's pretty good. Oh, right, I was confused a little bit. So you need to play Sneznaya to upgrade this weapon, but in order to upgrade the Traveler gets bonuses for every region that you have played. But only if you have completed, well, if you've resonated with all those statues and collected the Traveler of those elements, and you get buffs for each element that you've unlocked. Well, you simply have to go to each region and resonate with their statue, so that should happen normally. But for Notland, you actually have to clear the Archon quests in order to do it, in order to get Pyro Traveler, and in order to get all the buffs, you need to complete the
Nod Cry Archon quests. Well, you just need to get the Statue of the Seven there in order to unlock the HP buffs for Traveler. Alright, let's see. How do I get up from here? I don't have to... They're not gonna make me climb, are they? That would be kind of crazy, yeah? They're not gonna make me... No. Oh, I literally cannot even grab these, so I think I do have to warp. Alright then. I am so glad I got this waypoint before I went down there. Oh no, 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 not another artist. Oh, okay, thank God.
Everyone's
Thank
accounted
goodness,
for.
I mean.
We managed to rescue them all. We also placed a sign at the entrance to the cave, warning people to stay away. You really held your own today. I still don't know your name.
I'm Sepher, a traveler, or an adventurer.
Don't think I've seen you before. I'll remember the name. All right then.
Sepher.
See you around.
Don't laugh.
Hello, Lady Marionette.
Thank you.
I hear the rescue operation was a great success. I knew I could count on you.
Sandrone, I mourn your longer skirt, but I admit your shorter skirt doesn't look bad.
What brings you here, Odette? Here for a performance?
In Nod Cry, she has a longer skirt. In Sneznaya, where she's playable, she has a shorter one.
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
She hasn't introduced herself then. Odette is the prima ballerina of Sneznograd. She's quite the celebrity. If you ever hear people mention the two crowning jewels of the Korolievsky troupe, they're talking about Odette and the prima donna, Vodianitsa. On top of that, Odette's also a rising Fatui star. It's looking likely she'll inherit the title of the Fair Lady.
Ah, I see. So Odette is in line to inherit Rosalind, which is to say, what did she go by again? The Fatui Harbinger name, I forget. Or is that the Fair Lady? Darn. Why can't I remember her Harbinger title? Because it wasn't the Fair... Like, we literally encounter her in, Inazuma and, I cannot remember her name. Holy. She died to the Raiden Shogun and everything. Like, darn. This bothers me. This bothers me a lot. Why do I not recall her? Like, holy, I cannot believe I know her by Rosalind and not, like, her actual Fatui name. Senora, La Senora, oh my gosh. Why didn't she just say La Senora? On top of that, Odette's also a Fatui rising star. It looks like she'll inherit the title of the Fair Lady.
She learned all her combat skills from Rosaline herself. Used to be one of her most valued subordinates, too.
You flatter me, Lady Marionette.
If she's Rosaline's protege, that makes me... Never mind. There's no need to bring it up. No point making things awkward.
No wonder you're such a keen fighter.
How's progress on your end, Lady Marionette?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment. Took me a little longer without Polonia's help. But the outcome is the same, of course. Even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for another 3 months straight, this equipment won't give way.
I'm sorry? It does not. It just is my name combined with the word for wind, which is Zephyr. So, Zephyr. A little bit. Even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for another 3 months straight, this equipment won't give way.
All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard.
Finally.
Sure,
I'm glad I was able
but
to complete this
Sneznaya will send
episode.
someone to investigate and draw up a relief plan. And I guess I'll have to write the incident report myself this time, since it involves a mechanical malfunction. First, Pantalone needs to approve the budget, then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued it out and reached a compromise, we can move forward. That's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes. Yup, nothing we can do about it. There's a whole stack of incident reports like this back at the office.
The snow has eased a little for now, but there's no telling when that will change with that monster still at large. Fuel for heating is in short supply, and relief is weeks away. There's no immediate threat to life, but still, it just feels like there should be a better way.
Do it.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to Sneznograd. When did you get a new sword?
I found it in a cave. It handles pretty nicely.
You have a strange affinity for secondhand swords.
Yeah, the sword is completely free, including its refinements. Okay, I need to get out of here before I accidentally stumble upon another world quest. Let's see. Normally I would like, I mean, I ran all the way over here. It's okay if I warp now, yeah? Okay, hopefully this is the last scene before I can quit for the night. Oh, child.
Huh. Well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia, Mr. Big Shot himself.
He lived.
Go easy on me, all right? I'm still recovering from the interrogation the real Big Shots put me through. Hey, comrade, it's been too long. I heard you came looking for me earlier. Nicest surprise I've had in a while. Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sviatlo-Laidovka. How'd it go? Crisis averted?
How did he pronounce that? Sviatlo-Laidovka? Hold on. I am upset.
Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sviatlo-Laidovka. How'd it go?
There's no way that's how you pronounce that. Sviatlo... Like, there's no way. There's no way. He's pronouncing it wrong. You literally do not have the letters to make Sviatlo-Laidovka. Like, I can get you to Sviatlo-Laidovka, but I can't get you to Svile. The Svile, that's not there. Russian is fake. There's no way. How'd it go? Crisis averted?
It went fine.
How about you? Any new developments?
Oh, when I'm live tomorrow? Anyone's guess, to be honest. The sooner I get to bed, the sooner I can wake up and have a lot of energy and hopefully make it to earlier stream. I like to stream Genshin more. I think I'll stream Genshin before I stream Ultra Rumble tomorrow. So my streams will probably be pretty early, maybe 4 o'clock. Then I'll take a break for dinner, and then I'll come back for Ultra Rumble. Well, that's for Genshin anyway. Ultra Rumble probably won't be until a couple hours after that. We'll see.
Not really. Same as ever. Growing opposition to Project Stuja, and the usual rebuttals are starting to ring hollow. The results of the mock vote were pretty dire. Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the old man so angry.
That's not good news. It takes a lot to rattle him.
Yeah. Obviously, if push comes to shove, there are ways to crack down on dissent.
Crack down on dissent, huh?
Sorry, I have to ask something. This is going to sound blunt, but may I?
Donnie, hello! You're already adventure rank 11. Good luck on your grind. Now is a pretty good time to start Genshin. The anniversary patch will be next patch, and also the Traveler is going to be a really strong unit going forward. Skipping straight to Sneznaya, well, I'm not sure how everyone feels about that, but if you do, your Traveler will be really, really strong. And then making the rest of the story from before that a breeze, most likely. You would just need the Traveler and another Electro character. Or, yeah, okay.
Huh? Of course, fire away.
Alright, Traveler, what's your question for child?
It sounds to me like everyone's tearing their hair out trying to figure out how to deal with opposition to Project Stuja. But what exactly is this project's purpose? And how can it be so important that even people like you two refuse to stand up for the ordinary people of Sneznaya?
Oh my goodness, Traveler, that's very accusatory. Like the framing. Oh my goodness.
Interesting. I gotta hand it to you, comrade. You sure don't mince your words.
Excuse him? What does he mean, refuse to stand up for ordinary people?
Oh my gosh. How does he dare speak to the Harbingers like that?
Are you interrogating us now?
That was really rude.
It's okay, Sandrone. Let me explain. I think I understand where he's coming from. If I could, I'd take your side right now. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting vote in the Vecha because the Tsaritsa would never let me get away with it.
That's right. It's really complicated and fortunate that the Tsaritsa has so many right-hand, literally her direct officers are staffing inside the Vecha, which is the political deliberations. Still, they don't make up all of the Vecha, so I guess they're not a majority, but well, the Harbingers certainly have a lot of influence.
Still, I have a responsibility to the Fatui armed forces, so I do what I can to make their voices heard. Most of them are just regular
They're
folks
politicians.
from small towns far from the capital. I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm from Arepasak myself. Things aren't going so swell there either.